frozen. Yeah. I love this idea. Now we're just gonna pour this over here. Ooh. Carnivore Girl's Creative Carnivore Kitchen. No plants, no dairy. The next level cooking show. Carnivore recipes with meat, fish, seafood, eggs, gelatin, flavored seltzer, water, and salt. From super easy to complicated. From quickly done to many hours in the kitchen. I always say everybody's body and brain are different, and you gotta figure out what works best for you. The carnivore lifestyle has tremendous benefits, healing effects, and is the best elimination diet. There are many different ways how to do carnivore. I found a way that momentarily works the best for me. In this cooking show, I'll show you it doesn't have to be boring and can be very creative, delicious, and fun. I already created so many carnivore recipes on Instagram at karnivorgirl. And I have this never-ending list on my phone with tons of ideas. My brain is a gift and a curse. Have fun with this episode. Hey, Carnivore Girl here in my creative carnivore kitchen. And yes, this is my hair. Don't even need a necklace anymore. Haha. And let's get started. Today I want to make something Swiss. So, Ramequin sounds French. It's French. The word is French. Here, these two books, this is the old one. My Swiss people, I'm pretty sure, know Betty Bossy. This is the old one. And here is the new one. Well, now I'm sure there are even more new ones, but well, they have tons of books, tons, but this is like Swiss kitchen. And yes, I have like 50 cooking books and probably 100 cook magazines, and I used to bake and cook a lot from these, and now I still do, but I convert them to 100% carnivore with this. So Ramequin, what is that? So actually it's bread. It's bread toasted, and so it's bread toasted. You put some butter on the bread. You put it in a form, and then you put some white wine over it, and then you make einen Guss, something to pour over, and that's with milk, eggs, cheese, salt, pepper, and cream. No plants, no dairy. So no, I'm not gonna use milk, I'm not gonna use cheese, of course I'm not gonna use bread. So all we have here, I'm not gonna use butter, all we have here is eggs. Yes, we're gonna use eggs, but of course we're not just gonna put eggs in and it's a Ramequin. It's not gonna work. We still wanna make it look like this, or kinda. Okay, let's get started. I already preheated the oven to broil high, so like very, very high. And here, ta-da, bread. That's my, I missed this ring, because this ring tells me, oh no, here is a ring. You see? This ring tells me I need to point here. So I think here is the link. I finally learned it. I so hope I'm right. The link to my chicken egg bread. So I made that, and I made it yesterday, but you can keep it for like a week, and it was still nicely cold. And I usually have it like, this is kind of my bread Tupperware, and in the fridge. So now I already sliced slices, I cut slices, putting them here, because I still want to try to follow the recipe, you know, but just make it carnivore. So They toast the bread. Okay, let's toast the bread. So, as I said, broil high. I have to put the rack up pretty high. Yeah, I already had it up pretty high for another thing. That's why this is so dark. It's not the highest. Maybe you should put it. Nah, I don't want to put it on the highest. Why isn't it red? Because usually it should be red. It's on. Huh. Usually like this thing up there should be red. So it's, let's turn it off. Broil high. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it's turning red. Like the heating element, you know, on the top of the oven, there's like a heating element, and it should be bright red. Because, so now, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes. I just want to like toast it a little bit. So then in the meantime, I'm losing my rings. In the meantime, we're gonna get over here, and maybe I will need more bread, I don't know. So, and I wanna separate 2 eggs. Let's do that quickly. I like to do it with my hands. I already washed my hands. It works even better with a little bit wet, damp hands. I don't want to do that right now. So, and I just, oh my gosh. Okay. Kind of, you see, I squeeze that off between my fingers. See that white stuff. Oh. Well, here it's not very important to separate them very, very well. Okay, the perfectionist. So, one. Do we have time for the second one? Yes. Separate that one. And the egg white actually represents the cream. Yeah, if you do well with dairy, you can use cream and milk, but I always say it's cheating because it's so easy to make stuff with cream and with dairy, and especially cheese. Sorry, I forgot again to prepare 10 seconds. Okay, to prepare this here. Check, let's check here. Oh, they're nowhere. Nothing. Just smells like it. Okay, let's change here. Because we want to keep going here. I'm gonna put the rack up on the highest now. I'm a bit worried it's gonna burn the paper. That's why I didn't do it. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's kind of scary. It's really scary. Yeah. Ah, fucking A. I told you. So, not on the highest. Well, if I would put it on without the paper, it would be okay on the highest. But, so, let's just, another 2 minutes. Well, this is here. So, let's just continue over here. We still have stuff to do here. For now, yeah. Oh, I didn't prepare. Oh my gosh, I prepared that one, but that's for something else. Well, then let's start with the eggs. Honestly, I don't know how many eggs I need. I kind of need to see because, okay, here, I want to show you. This is like the perfect form, but it's just for me. So I was kind of thinking maybe I can, you know, separate some off of it and only use this part because otherwise it's a bit too big, I feel. So let's put in some whole eggs. I'm gonna use 4 for sure. I have a 5th one ready here, just in case. The bread just doesn't want to get toasted. I would also have another idea how to toast it, but let's wait on that. Okay, 4 eggs, a bit of salt, and I just want to mix those well, so I'm just going to use a hand blender. Another 2 minutes. Wow, that baking paper smells. I'm gonna keep this here because maybe I still use it, need it. Let's put this back together. Where was I? Okay, now I'm sorry. I forgot to prepare that one here. That one will be to beat our egg whites. Let's check on the bread. Ooh, now maybe. Oh, a tiny bit of coffee. Well, yeah, a little bit, not much, but let's turn them over. Ow! That one was hot. Yeah, somehow, I don't know if timer 4 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with that oven, because usually, as I said, that heating element should be bright red, and it's not. Ah, no. Okay, it's starting again. Maybe it turns it off when I open it. I don't know. Okay, anyways. Now, get in my way. We're gonna beat our egg whites. I actually like it that it's really foamy here. That's kind of cool. I like that. Sometimes I don't like the foam, but for this I like it. So make sure they're really locked in. Adding some salt again. Always salt, everywhere salt. And we're gonna whip those good. Look how fast it goes with those. Egg white test. Yep, that means it's whipped. Let me just check the bread. Okay. So I really want to continue. So, well, first of all, you don't even have to toast the bread. As I said, I want to try to still kind of follow the recipe. So then the recipe says to spread. Oh, I'm sorry, I really need to get to that one again. You can also use a knife, probably, to spread butter on the bread. I don't use butter. I don't do well with butter. I do well with goat butter, but not with cow's butter. I don't have raw butter, so that's something I should try at some point. So we're just gonna continue here. They are a little bit toasted. So I put them in, so here, the oven really quickly. I turn it off. Now I put bake, push bake. Oops, 400. And the timer I can turn off. So 400, preheating the oven to 400. Well, the oven is basically already preheated. But, so it got a little bit, look, a little bit of color here, if you can see it. But of course you could toast it much better, much more. But I want to continue here now. So it says to put butter on the bread. No butter for us, but of course some salt, egg yolks. So instead of butter, we're just gonna put some egg yolk. Really nice, huh? So, oh, cool. I actually really just had that idea when I prepared here everything. I was like, oh, should I already separate the eggs and put the egg yolks in the fridge because I don't need them? I was like, huh, I could still use them. I could still use them. Yeah. Yeah. I love this idea. So, oh, they're still kind of hot, of course. So let's see. Wow, fucking A. I could also put them, take them off the hot baking, what's the name? Baking sheet. And what also helps is when I take one, turn it over because it's hot there because it couldn't cool off on the bottom side. Oh, we have way too much egg yolk. Oh, we can still use, there are many good recipes. I have many recipes to use egg yolk. So, you know what? Let's just forget about it. We could add 2 more. I'm destroying everything. I want to try if that's actually my idea here, if that works. For maybe for the future. Because yeah, most times I just cook for, so I cook for 2 people, but no, I cook 2 different things. So most times I make the food just for me. Yes, of course, you can always have leftovers and stuff, but sometimes I just don't want to have that much, or I want to use the rest of the bread for something else. So I want to see if that actually works. If not, we're just gonna take it out and add more bread. We have egg yolk, so let's use a little bit more egg yolk. Egg yolk is good, egg yolk is yummy, egg yolk is nutritious, delicious, and healthy. Okay, this here, oh, we have our space here. Put that here really quickly. So, eggs, that's why I kept it here. I wanna just give it another, I don't know what this is, oh, maybe from the bread. So it's well mixed together. Now, egg white. So, yeah, I forgot to explain. Yeah, so eggs, we're not gonna add milk. I'm not gonna add any white wine, of course. And this would be cream. So in the recipe, they whip cream and then they fold it underneath the egg, so the egg, milk, whatever mixture. So we're gonna do that too, but we're gonna not fold whipped cream, we're gonna fold egg white. I'm not a fan of whipped cream at all because if I have it, I chug the entire carton because it's so addictive. I love it. And I don't do well. My gut, with dairy, I don't do well anyways. I get, my gut gets upset, I get IBS, I most likely get diarrhea, and bloated, of course, and just pain. And for my brain, it makes me addictive. Not just the cheese, because of casomorphin, cheese is very addictive. Those receptors in your brain, gets activated from the casomorphin. So that the casomorphin is in milk, but then when you make cheese out of the milk, there is so much more in cheese. So especially cheese is very addictive. But also for me, heavy whipping cream, oh my gosh, I used to chug it. And also it's high, it's high calorie. So if I chug this little thing, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know, 400 calories I just chug down, and it makes me really sick. So just a thing to think about dairy, like maybe you do well with it. Maybe you only use raw dairy, that's great. Now I feel like I have too much of this. Well, let's see. Now we're just gonna pour this over here. Ooh. I didn't fold it in, too well, but that's totally fine. That's kind of what I was, see? It's separating here. Okay, you know what? You win. You win. Quickly, where's my, 2 more. I want here from this. 1, 2. So let's put 2 more. I actually like that. Now I can try. Oh, those are, I cut them. That one I cut much thicker. I actually like it, so I'm gonna also use 2 that didn't get toasted. So I have different taste. Now I'm actually almost using up. You could use up the entire egg yolk. Anyways, rest on top of it. So kind of separated, you see. Doesn't matter at all. It's totally okay. Come on. It's also because those bread slices there are hot already, so it starts separating that stuff. Just a little bit more. Ugh. Okay, let's do this. I think you can even see. Now, oh, of course I forgot to. I put the rack in the middle, and I'm gonna put it in for 20 minutes. That's what it says in the recipe, 20 minutes. Well, our recipe is totally different, but so I wanna try that, I wanna see that, how that works. Okay, 20 minutes, 10, 20. So, and I should remember not always to wear my sweatpants because I'm always, you only see this here. I have to be pretty here. I don't have to be pretty down there. But then, yeah, I'm like, here, can't see. So yeah, then I change the angle but it's not about me. It's about the food, it's about the kitchen, right? I see you later. 20 minutes later. I think I put in a little bit too much of the stuff. So you can see nicely the bread here too. I just put too much egg in it. But I'm a bit sad because I wanted it to look like, oh well. So, oh, before I destroy it, I always forget. So let's just take really quickly a picture for the thumbnail. Ugh. Maybe like this. I'm a bit sad because I really wanted, you know, here, like you see the bread to be showing. Maybe we can, yeah, I just put in way too much of the eggs. So maybe 3 eggs would have been enough. Oh, of course it's hot. I just took it out. Oh, these are the ones that's not. You can see those here. They're not because here you can see the toastedness. That one we need. Come on, need a bit of you to show. So we can show it a little bit, huh? So take it. Yeah, I have to say I'm a bit sad that I put too much of the egg stuff on it. Where's my stool? Even though for eating, I'm sure I'm glad I put a lot of the egg stuff on it. So, see, if I would have put a little bit less, then it wouldn't have gone over the... I had too much fun with the eggs. Anyways, let's try it. So of course you can take like a nice like square out, put it on a plate or whatever. Oh, maybe I should. Ooh, I remember what I forgot. I actually wanted to put, yeah, some tallow in the dish, some fat, but you know what? They don't even, no, they don't do that either. And the newer book, you know, the recipe is the same in both books. It's just one uses a little bit more cheese and the other one, yeah, I think that's it. Well, oh, now I made it dirty. I don't think it says, well, to put fat in the dish. I wanted to do that so it's not sticking to it, what it's doing now. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm sad I forgot. But let's do... Okay, I have no idea. There's like a... Can you see it? It's like blue. Could be from the sponge. The cleaning sponge, I don't know. Ooh. Hot, hot. Whew. Yeah, but it's good. And now I forgot to put the tallow on the ground, but it doesn't matter. That's good. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat this whole thing. Oh, it's good. I have a lot of leftover. Oh. Well, it's just chicken egg bread with even more egg. So, it's maybe a bit dry. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's good. It's nothing like wow. I've made much better stuff. I'm honest here, but it's not bad for sure. Not. as I said, it's maybe, I knew this would happen, a bit dry, so still have some egg yolk, raw egg yolk. So yeah, some dipping stuff is a good idea for this. Oh wow, I love it, raw egg yolk. But yeah, of course it's fun making it, to make a ramequin. Yeah, because we don't have milk, we don't have cream in there, and the eggs, when they bake, they get dried out. Well, the bread, the chicken egg bread was already, cooked. So I could have also, that would have been a good idea, maybe just put it in for 5 minutes. And I love when the egg yolk is still runny, or like kind of raw egg. So then it will be, 20 minutes is, of course, for this here is long because it dries out the egg a bit, but I wanted to try it, and then we have the nice color. Of course, we wouldn't get this nice color if you only put it in for 5 minutes. So you gotta, yeah, or maybe should I put it in for 5 minutes and then broil just the top of it, is to make it a little bit of color, or taking the torch, put some color on it. No, I think for me, less long baked would be better, because then it wouldn't be, it's not like totally crazy dry, don't get me wrong, but it is a bit dry, yeah. Okay, anyways, but it's still good. You can eat it with other stuff. Oh yeah, this is a good, look at it, it looks like a side dish. So now a juicy fat steak, 1 or 2 slices of that next to it, and then with the juice from the steak. Great. See you next week. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you try out this recipe, please tag me and let me know how you like it. Subscribe, share, like, comment, follow me on Instagram @karnivorgirl. See you next week in my next episode of Carnivore Girl's Creative Carnivore Kitchen. No plants, no dairy, the next level cooking show.